Let's go through the correct answers here from the section dealing with finding slope from 2 points. So for number one, you were given the point 1, 2 and the point 4, 7. Again, we're always going to match up x with x, and that goes in the denominator. Y coordinate with y coordinate, the ones I've highlighted there in yellow. Yellow, y. Get it? We're always going to match those up, and those go in the numerator. So again, if we're going with our formula where we're taking the second point minus the first, 7 minus 2 is 5. That goes in the numerator for the y's. 4 minus 1, that goes in the denominator from the x's. 5 over 3, well, you can't reduce that. We can say the slope there is positive 5/3. For number 2, again, match up x with x for the denominator, y with y in the numerator. So 0 minus 3, that'll be negative 3. Negative 10 minus negative 3, same thing as negative 10 plus 3. Sorry. But we can reduce negative 3 over negative 7. That should reduce down to 3/7. For number 3, negative 4 minus negative 1, same thing as negative 4 plus 1. That's negative 3. Then match up, sorry, the x's. 7 minus 9, that'll be negative 2. Again, negative divided by negative is positive, so we should simplify that to 3/2. Again, you're allowed to just leave it as a fraction. For number 4, negative 5 minus 9, that'll give us negative 14. 3 minus 1 is 2. Negative 14 divided by 2 should be negative 7. And again, you're allowed to have a nice whole number. For number 5, take 7 minus 1, which is 6. Negative 9 minus 3, careful of your signs there, is negative 12. 6 over negative 12 reduces down to negative 1/2. For number 6, take 3 minus 7, that'll be negative 4. Negative 8 minus negative 6, same thing as negative 8 plus 6, that'll still be negative 2. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is positive 2. For number 7, take negative 3 minus 5, the difference in the y's, that goes in the numerator, that's negative 8. 5 minus negative 7, same thing as 5 plus 7, that's 12. But now that fraction, negative 8/12, that should reduce down to negative 2 over 3. Always reduce the slope as much as humanly possible. Oh no, for number 8, they give you fractions. Well, okay, fractions for both the y coordinates. So taking 1/2 minus 3/4. Well, that's the same thing as saying 2/4 minus 3/4. That still gives us negative 1/4. And then luckily for the x's, those are nice integers. 4 minus 2 is 2. Taking negative 1/4 and dividing it by 2, that should give us negative 1/8. Half of negative 1/4 is negative 1/8. Number 9. Negative 2 minus 2, careful, those do not cancel. That should give us negative 4. And then 0 minus negative 1/2, same thing as 0 plus 1/2, that's 1/2. That's not negative 2. Taking negative 4, dividing by 1/2. They put in an extra step here. Negative 4 divided by 1/2 is the same thing as multiplying by 2 over 1. If I make that look like a fraction, multiply numerators, multiply denominators, That's why we get a slope here of -8 over 1, or just -8. And then for number 10, 5 minus -5 is +10. 7 minus 3 is 4. 10 over 4 should reduce down to 5 over 2. And again, it's a video, so anytime you need to rewind and rewatch things, you have that under your control. I hope this helped.